How's it going, everybody? Jody in here, and I'm back for another in our Palworld series. Now, as mentioned in the last episode, or at the end of the last episode, or during the last episode, sometime in the last episode, I did adjust the Meteor settings. Uh, their slider bar for that is kind of insane. Uh, I don't know what kind of masochist designed it, but it's clear they hated life. So I had a choice. It stopped at certain intervals, so I couldn't select 30 minutes exactly. I had two options. I had 28 minutes, or I had 32 minutes. So I decided to set it to 32 minutes, just because I didn't want it to be too short. So I figured 32 minutes. Okay, we're good. We're good on 32 minutes. So that's what it's set for. But then I was like, how high can this go? Because the slider bar, when I set it to 32 minutes, I was way down at the left end, like way down at the left end, indicating that there was a lot more to the right than there was to the left. So I was like, okay, 32 minutes, and it started at 180 minutes, which is where we were at, 180 minutes. So a little bit under. Is that under 3 hours, or is it 2 hours? Come on, brain, do the brain thing. Yeah, it's 3 hours. Okay, so it was 3 hours, and I was sitting here going, okay, 3 hours is too long. Half an hour seems more reasonable, especially when I'm doing videos on it, and the videos are only like a couple hours. 1 to 2 hours at least. So anyway, I wanted to have at least one meteor every episode, every video. So that will fix that. Now, getting back to what I was saying, I noticed that there was a lot more to the right. And I was going, okay, how high can this go? Just for shits and giggles, let's see how many minutes I could put for a meteor to spawn. And not necessarily a meteor, it could also be a supply drop. In which case, you're sitting there going, okay, I just got a supply drop, I just waited, and a supply drop happened. Now I gotta wait again because it was a damn meteor I was waiting for. So how stupid can this get? So I grabbed the slider and I was like, let's go to the right. Whoop, all the way over. I was like, just watching the number go up. Boom. 999 minutes. And I just sat there and stared at it. I literally sat there and stared at it. I was like, what the who thought this was okay? I was like, what? You gotta be, you're sadist, you masochist, whatever you want. You are something happened to you. There is something wrong for you to set it that high. 999 minutes. I don't even know what that translates to. I gotta find Echo. How many hours is 999 minutes? 16.65 hours. 16 and a half hours. Are you nuts? Who would ever set it to that? That's insane. But you know what? I gotta give them props. Okay. I'm gonna backtrack here a little bit. I'm gonna backpedal. I gotta give them props. They honestly made it so that anybody could find a setting for meteors. Anybody. Like, you want a setting for meteors? It's there. It's there. That's freaking ridiculous. Oh, God. Except, of course, 30 minutes. 30 minutes isn't there because the bar is so goddamn long. It doesn't let you get that detailed. So you got 28 or you got 32. There you go. I was like, oh, Jesus. I can't even. Personally, if it was me, I would have programmed like maybe 6 hours to be the highest, because even that seems A little aggressive. I would have let it go a little lower. I would have let it go a little higher. But 16 and a half hours. That's ridiculous. uh, I know what happened. Somebody just sat down and said, "Well, what should I make this bar?" Well, have it go from 999. We'll make it a 3-digit number. We'll just go 0 to 999. That's what they did. That's what they did. They were like, let's make the slider simple. 0 to 999. Or like 1 to 9. I didn't see how low it could go. I don't know if you could actually set it to 0. But it will go down to 1, which is ridiculous. As soon as you finish, as soon as the meteor drops, another one drops, and then another one drops, and then another one drops. You sit there going, what the fuck? Who would want that? I mean, I guess if you want to see every option there is in a meteor, that would be the best way to do it. If you're doing like testing or something, see, you know. What am I doing? I need to store stuff. Stove. Yes. There we go. Good to go. All right. So, in this episode, we have our guys off on another excursion. In this episode, I'm hoping to get an Anubis. I'm hoping we can lock in an Anubis. We're gonna check and make sure that, or see what we've got from our eggs here. Because if you recall, we do have some eggs on the go here. And our socks. Didn't know that was gonna happen, did we? Okay, we have a dark egg, which I think if I put this in, it's going to be overheated. But we'll do it anyways. It's literally a nothing egg. It's got no nothing special to it. It's not rare. It's not uncommon. It's nothing. It's an egg. I mean, you don't usually see that. And that is a little hot, so you know, I'm not taking it down from the dragon egg, so it's gonna remain a little hot. So its incubation speed is gonna be standard. Okay. Now, like I said, I do want to get an Anubis, so I'm probably gonna have to bring the recipe for that back up again. Which, if you bear with me for a second here, I'm gonna open my browser, my Opera GX. Which, you know, I do not get paid for saying that, so why do I even say it? I don't get paid by anybody. I don't even get paid by YouTube, so I do everything I do for free. Oh God, for the enjoyment of you and for the enjoyment of me, because I like doing these videos because it kind of feels like I'm not playing by myself. It feels like I actually have, as long as one person watches it, or as long as YouTube tells me that one person watches it, because I go in my analytics and sometimes it's like, oh, one person watched this video. Oh, they watched 30 seconds. So I'm like, it is what it is. Anyway, what was I doing? Oh yeah, Palworld. Anubis. Palworld Anubis. All right, let's go. We got fandom here, which has been an awesome site for Palworld. The wiki on fandom for Palworld. If you want to know anything about Palworld, go to that wiki, because that's where you're going to find it. That is where you're going to find it. It's got everything's there. All the info is there. So it tells you behaviors, tells you everything. Biology, behaviors, you got everything. The availability, it's a wild spawn in the Twilight Dunes. Spawns as an alpha, so it tells you that. It even has the coordinates there. You can go into breeding, and it tells you every combination, and I mean every combination. There is a ridiculous amount of combinations for this guy. Like, absolutely insane. And I just got an Omascule, and it looks like I can put an Omascule together with a Gangler. Let Let me check my almost. Let me check that out. Let me check that out because Gangler's already in the base. So if I only need to pull, if I can pull out just one guy, that would be the best. So he is an artisan, and where's the Almoskule I just got? Find out what he is. He is a diet lover. So, I mean, together that's not a big deal. They're not going to have. There's not really a bad stat there. So let's put them together if I can. Can I? You are a male. You are also a male. I can't put you together. Damn it. Okay. Well, let's find out what else we have here. Because there's a shit ton of. I mean, we could put a Bushi and a Grintail. We could put a Bushi and an Azarobe. I think we have those. I think we have a few Azarobes. And we have a few Bushis. I know that. So let's take a look at our Bushi and our Azarobe. Oh, these are all Chris. Oh, maybe we don't have a regular Azarobe. These are all Chris. Although a Frost Plume and an Azarobe Chris would work together. We got Frost Plumes. Oh, I just sent them all on a mission. Dang it. I just sent everybody on a mission. But I do have Azarobe Chris, and I do have Frost Plumes. So that would work too. I could send the Brave one. That would give me the Brave skill on him. And then, ooh, these guys don't have good stats. And I don't think I can, I don't think it works if you send the alpha version. It might work if you send the alpha version, I don't know. I mean, there are some good ones there. What else we got? We got Warsex and, oh, Drummond. Drummond can go in with, a few things. I don't know if I have... Oh, I have a Lylene, but she'll be off on a mission. Oh, wait. No, she's in the base. No, that's Battalia. I don't have Lylene. Or do I? Do I have a Lylene? I don't think I do. Because I would have swapped it out for one of the Battalias, but no, I don't have a Lylene. Alright, what else we got in here? Because there's a... Like I said, there's a shit ton here. Massandra with a... Pyronaut. I think I just saw one of them in here. Did I not? Pyronaut. Pretty sure I saw one in here just a couple of seconds ago. Or maybe I did. Huh. There's a Bushi, and it's not sent out, but look at it, it's got unstable on it. I could always replace that, but still, shit. That's stupid. So what was it? Can it be sent with the Bushi? A Grintail, a Gildine, a Gagar, Ignis, or an Azarobe. I don't think I have... I have an Azarobe, but it's not here right now. It's off on a mission. And I just got a Kitsun. Is it off on a mission? No. So it can go with a Reptyro, it can go with a Jormuntide Ignis, or a regular Jormuntide. I think I have a regular Jormuntide, but it's probably off on a mission. Yep. Okay, I might just have to wait until they're back from the missions. I might just have to wait until they're back from the mission. Because there are so many things I could send. But I think one of them is always going to be on a mission. Like I could send Splatterina as well. With a Sweepa, Nightwing, Massandra. I don't have a Massandra. I have a Massandra Lux. Splatterina with a Nightwing. I don't think I have a Nightwing. I kind of avoid Nightwings because I don't really like them. I don't like them as a flyer. I don't like them as a pal, really. I do have a Grintail. I did see Grintail in here. Grintail's one of the ones that you could usually send with kind of an offside. That's the word I'm looking for. Sinifaya and Grintail can go. So I do have a Grintail. He's a slacker, which I can fix that. But there's also Nafaya, who is here. I have a noble one, which I don't think really helps me out at all. Yeah, that increases the value of sold items, so that doesn't really help me at all. And I do have two different styles, so I could go with that. I could go with that. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is take the chicken, I'll put him here. Take the Drummond, put him here. That way I know that they're there, or they're supposed to go back. And I'll just put the Nefaya there. And we'll go with the... What was I going with on that one? The Grintail. Oh, Chicky. Yeah, okay. She's just going to town chopping down trees. She's like, I'm on it. I'm on it, boss. Yeah, that's not what I need you for. That's not what I need you for. Did I? I didn't check to see what sexes they were. Alright, well, let's just see what... I could do it from here, maybe? No, can I do it from here? Ah, I picked both the same sex. Grintail, and then I need the other Nefaya. Dear God. The trees are coming down. The trees are coming down. Alright, I gotta swap you out for you. There we go. Here go the trees. Oh God, I can't walk past there without picking up wood. Alright. You need to get in there. Okay. I gotta make sure they have cake, of course. Make sure we got some cake over here. We do. Okay. So we'll get our Nunubis egg out of this. That is a interesting combo. I'm just gonna say it's interesting. Judgment-free zone over here. Just want to say it's kind of interesting. All right. So what do we got? A Suzaku saddle. Let's unlock that. Because I kind of want that eventually. We got our assembly line 2. Unlock that. I never actually get any of the coolers or any of the heaters. And the reason I never get that is because down here... Oh, there's our guild chest. Down here, there is this guy right here, the large incubator. It makes sure all the eggs stay at the proper temperature, and you can put a whole pile of eggs in it. So I feel it's a waste to unlock the coolers and the heaters when right down here you have something that's going to take care of all of that for you. And that's not even end game. That's level 48. End game is way down here. Way down here, 65. Way down there. So you're not even at end game, and you have a machine that can, keep the eggs nice and happy. And in fact, I think I can get one now, but I think it's I think I can get one now. Yeah, this one right here, the electric egg incubator. But it only does one. It only does one egg at a time. Whereas this one down here does tons of eggs at a time. And it keeps them all happy. Doesn't matter if one needs cold, one needs hot, doesn't matter. You could put a frozen egg in with a fire egg and they'll both be comfortable. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be saving up for, is that guy. I'm going to need some ancient for that, which is fine. I don't mind that. Let's up our stamina. And we're just waiting on the egg here now. Excuse me. Oh, the dragon egg's done. Whoop, but we're going this way. Psych. We'll open the dark egg first. Depresso. I could have called that one. Okay, let's find out what the huge dragon is. Ah, that was it. I mean, Oh my god. If that wasn't trolling, if that was not trolling, then I don't know what is. That was the troll of all trolls. Absolutely ridiculous. Alright, hopefully this is far enough away that it gets very comfortable, very comfortable. Good. That was the troll of all trolls. Oh my god, a Relaxosaurus. That's friggin' hilarious. Because those guys aren't really anything. I mean, you can see, I go in here, you can see, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, and this guy is the one that I just got. I got 5 of them now. The Relaxosaurus. I was sitting back going, oh, this is gonna be something great. This is gonna be awesome. Relaxosaurus, fuckers. uh, that was good. I gotta give him credit for that. That was good. That was a good one. They got me. They got me. That was a good one. Anticipating some really cool pal dragon. Nope. Alright, where are you guys at with this egg? Let's go. I'm gonna get this one, hatch it. Oh, wait, I just put stuff on the egg. Ah, god damn it. I just put in eggs. I should have waited. I should have left one for this guy. I should have left one of the eggs open for this guy. But I didn't. What are the timers on these guys? Please say the time. Oh god, 28 minutes. No, 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 no. Coming out, going in. Yep. That's why. That's why it's going in. Seems a little cold. Well then. I'm gonna need 2 fires to fix that. So, what we'll do is we will build 1 fire here. And we'll build a fire over here. And we'll take this one out. That should fix it up. Very comfortable. This one's going to be a little cold until that fire goes in, and then it should be comfortable. Oh, that fire's too far away. Okay. Put it here. There we go. Okay. So 30 minutes and 30 minutes. Alright. So 30 minutes and we'll have our Anubis. For our party. We'll swap out our Xenovator for Anubis. And they'll kind of round out our team. We'll have an ice water. We'll have a ground, because Anubis will be here. We'll have a strict water. We'll have a grass neutral, and an electric, which will be a fire later on. This will be changed out for a fire later on. But right now it'll be electric. So, we got a nice roundabout team. Okay. I do feel I need to add a little more fire to the base, because right now I think the fire that we have in the base is both tier 1. So I should probably correct that. I should probably throw a Bushi in maybe, but he's unstable, son of a bitch. You're also tier 2. You're a tier 3. You're a tier 2. I don't really have that many tier 3s. I mean, Jormund had Ignis as the tier 4. But all I got right now for a tier 3 is Suzaku. am I doing on money? I'm not. I'm not doing on money. Okay, let's grab some of these. Let's grab half of these. Okay, and then we'll go do some bartering. Get some cash. Oops. Fast travel to our favorite salesperson. And yes, I do know I left the breeding thing going. I want to get a second Anubis out of there. Hopefully I'm not going to end up with a third. But I do want a second one out of there. Alright, sell. Sell that. We're going to sell that. Yeah, I might as well get rid of that. Okay, 20,000.
Hey.
Oh, and this. Right. That gives me a couple more edits. It's good because I'm going to edit the shit out of that Bushi to get rid of the friggin' get rid of its downsides. We'll make it more suitable to working at the base. Alright, so to do that, I gotta bring Bushi out. I gotta grab Bushi and put him in my team. So I will swap him out for Munchill, because Munchill's an easy one to find. Swap him out for Munchill, and then we'll take him to the surgery table. And we will perform some work on him. Okay, so I want him to be nocturnal, so he stays awake at night. We're going to get rid of unstable, because unstable is just horrible. And we're going to add not Dainty Eater, Positive Thinker. I want his sanity to drop lower, or slower I should say. And there we go. So now he's a nocturnal, so he stays working even at night, and he's a positive thinker, which means his sanity drops a lot slower. So I would also like to add in the workaholic. I think it's a workaholic. Ups his working speed. But I don't have the money for that right now, so we'll do that later. Now, we have 2 Flambells, and we have a Flock Ignis. The Flock gave me trouble before. He went a little sideways on me. But I like the fact that he's got watering. Although I don't really need watering because I have the Gangler here, so let's swap him out anyways. Swap out the Flock here for the Bushi. That'll give us our additional fire guy. And I guess we don't need 3. Do we need 3 fire guys here? Yeah, I guess we do because we got 2 cauldrons. We got 2 cauldrons. We got the furnace. We should probably keep 3 fire guys. All right. So I'm just gonna leave as is like that. We lost a water guy, but like I said, we have Gangler here for watering, and that's pretty much all he does. He does watering and carrying, so he should be all right to handle watering the crops. And then you guys got me a second egg yet? Not quite. Almost? Not quite. Need you to hurry your asses up. Alright, so Bushi decided he's going to go in and make salads, which is fine. That's a task that needs to get done too. I am, how am I doing? I'm 13. I should probably put a couple more. Whoop. Should probably put a couple more in my inventory. That's good. 127 minutes. Love it. Love it. I'll eventually get a cooler box for the food. I don't think I've unlocked that yet, or I don't think I've gotten down that far yet. Or have I? No, I haven't. What do they call that? Feed box. So there's the first feed box. Where is the chili feed box? It's not even there. Hmm. Maybe search for box. There it is. Cold food box. It is at 51. Okay. Alright, we got Bushi working on the ingots now, so he's doing good there. How are you guys? You're almost done. Okay, so I can swap back my... As soon as you guys are finished here, I can swap back my production guys. Good job. Alright. We'll take that, and I'll swap back my production guys. So we put them at the end, so we can just go over like this. Grab them. Wait, I put them down in this corner, didn't I? They moved. They're not supposed to do that. Oh, I sorted. I forgot I sorted. That's why they moved. I'm lucky they didn't just go shifting all over the place. They just moved up. I never even thought about that when I went and did the sort. Okay. So, we are all good there. Let's throw Anubis in the... here for now. Okay. So we have our Anubis hatching. We have another Anubis in the standby, which he might work. He might work better for the other base, better than Reptyro over there. Although Reptyro's second as fire, so yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. I might keep him over there. Okay, so we're at level 42. We have are the pals that are with us leveled up? Kind of. Munch's all set with his abilities. Surfent's another one that could be swapped out. I could change out Surfent for somebody else. I don't know who I would put there, because we got water with Munchil. I don't know who I would want in that position. I really don't. So I got a water ice, which I have to keep on his abilities because I don't think did I set chaotic spray? I don't think I did. Maybe I did. Okay, Xeno's coming out. Surfent is he's a dragon too. So that would be fine. I could move Rayhound up here, and when I put Suzaku in here, I could do that. That way I not lose the Rayhound, I still have Rayhound. That'd be an option. Because I am still going to need a ground mount. Especially in that area where, you know, under dark. Yeah, I don't know if I really want anybody else in there. I have 2 Suzakus? I thought I just had the one. Or is that the one? Well, that is the one. Okay. Actually, once I pull Xenovator out, I'm not going to have a dark. So I could put Omaschool in, and that way I have a dark. Because he's not really useful at the base, as you can see. He's only got Gathering. So he's not much of a base. And then he's got his Masquerade Dance. While in the team, pals gain more experience points, which is great, because that makes them level up faster. So if I swap out Surfent, if I put Surfent out, Omaschool in, and then I'll have Suzaku down here. Because even if I can't fly, I can still use him as a mount. Yeah, I just can't fly with him. So that's fine. And then Xenovator's out, and Anubis is in. So we'll have an ice water. We'll have a ground. We'll have a dark. We'll have a leaf neutral, and we'll have a fire. I think that's good. I think that'll be good. And like I said, I'm not worried about the stuff that I put on Rayhound, because Rayhound is one that I might swap out eventually. Like I might keep swapping him out, or I'll keep coming back to use him, I should say. So actually, I got to mark this Rayhound because I think I have another one. So I'll mark this Rayhound. Yeah. So that's the way we're going to run it. So Omaschool will go in for Surfent. We'll have Anubis here, and down here we'll have Suzaku. Once I get a saddle for Suzaku. Which I think is next. Oh, I have it unlocked. Oh wait, is that what I needed the night sand for? I think that's what I needed the sand for, wasn't it? No, I just needed... No, I'm good to go. Alright. Let's get her done. What did I need the sand for? I could have swore there was something I was looking at that required that Night Star sand. It's the Omaschool leveling up like crazy. Just from base experience. Wait until I finish this, watch this level go. Boom! 14! Alright, I have the Suzaku saddle now. So, you know I love you, Rayhound, but you're coming out. Where is Suzaku? Alright. You love my Rayhound. But having a flyer is better than having a flyer is better than having a ground guy. In most cases. 2 cakes left. Okay, let's speaking of, what is Suzaku? 42. Alright, that's good. You alright there, Bushi? He's kind of like, yeah, don't mind me. Don't mind me. Taking a breather. Okay. What did I come in here for? Oh, yeah. Yeah. I know what I came in here for. Came in here to check your abilities. You have nothing over an 80. Okay. Let's see what we got for fire. We got Ignis Rage. Flare Storm. I think Flare Storm is the one he has. Ignis Breath, Spirit Fire, and Ignis Blast. Okay, so I think this one here throw that to him. Okay, so we'll swap out Flare Arrow for Ignis Rage. That's the ground bursting one. Flare Storm. I'll temporary swap out for Ignis Blast. Put Flare Storm here. Ignis Blast. Probably this guy. Flare Arrow. I don't want Ignis Breath because I don't like breath attacks. Breath attacks, they gotta get in really close. And if you are at range, giving up that range to getting close is not a good thing. So I don't really want him to have a breath attack, because I want him to stay at range when possible. Plus, if I'm riding him and I can do range attacks, that's even better. Okay, so we're all set up except for our Anubis, which is currently cooking. What did it say? We had 14 minutes? 12 minutes. Okay. We're almost there. Once we have the Anubis, we can start leveling him up. What do we have for our ground attacks right now? I think we had a fair amount. Ah, we do. We have Rock Burst. We have Sand Twister. Okay, that's a good one. Sand Tornado. Stone Blast. Bog Blast. And Stone Cannon. Stone Cannon's a good one too. Okay. So I think I'll go with... I'll add Rock Burst and Sand Twister. I'll add those two, as well as the Sand Tornado and the Stone Cannon. I'll make sure he's got those. I mean, some of those he will eventually learn as he levels up, but I want to make sure he's got them anyway. So I'll throw the talents on him. Plus, he has some Anubis skills, which I'm not really a fan of, because the Anubis skills get him to go hand to hand, and once again, you're taking away your range. When he does his like kicks or whatever, he's running in to do that. So he's running, he's taking away his range, and he's running up to the guy. And I'm not a fan of that. Really not a fan of that. What is going on over there? Oh, Bushi. Bushi, you're a tree chopper? No, 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 no. Oh, I forgot you were a tree chopper. No, no. You're my fire guy. I can't have you cutting down trees. Set work priorities, Bushi. You are not a logger anymore. Sorry, buddy. And you're not a gatherer. You can help with handiwork. You can help with carrying stuff. But you are primarily a fire guy. Alright. We don't need wood. We have so much wood. We do not need. A house is built. Alright, so what's next on our agenda here? I mean, right now I'm kind of waiting for Anubis to come out of there before I start doing more stuff. But I'm also trying to keep you guys entertained, so it's a mix. Oh, was it the where are we here? Was it this that needed that? No. Was it circuit boards? I'm trying to remember now what the hell needed that. Can't make circuit boards there. No, I need quartz for that. What the hell did I need the sand for? I had the shield. I cannot for the love of me remember what the hell I needed that sand for. Oh, but I keep forgetting to lockpick. I need lockpicks. So we'll get lockpick tool 1, because I don't like carrying around the keys. And then we'll get lockpick tool number 2. So we'll be able to open the 2 types of boxes without needing a key, because we'll have the lockpicks for them. Okay. So as soon as we have our Anubis, I'm going to start leveling him up. Once we get him to level, we'll try to take on the Axel. We'll try to take on Axel in the Brothers Tower. I keep thinking that says defeat the Axel brothers, but it's not. It's just defeat Axel in the Brothers of Eternal Tower. Hey, defeat Axel brothers. Like, there's not 2 of them. There's only 1 of them, because his name is Axel. All right, 6 minutes. Come on, this is going so slow. This is the slowest 6 minutes ever. Okay. Slowest 6 minutes in history. Let's take a look at our tech tree. Amusement furniture. Yep. Emergency exit sign. Uh-huh. Street lamps. I mean, street lamps would be alright. The electric kitchen is nice. The only problem with the electric kitchen is once you go to the electric kitchen, then it's 100% PAL work. Like right now, I could come in here and I could help with this. I could help work. I could, you know, help out and whatever. But as soon as I put in the electric one, can't do that anymore. I have no effect on it whatsoever. So, little downside of the electric stuff. Does it help? Yeah, it does help. But it takes away your ability to help them. So, like you can see, we're flying along right now. If I were to stop, look at how slow it goes if I stop. So I can help speed this along. As soon as I put in the electric ones, I can't. Because apparently I don't know how to use an electric stove. So that's the downside of switching over to the electric stuff. Oh, I was waiting for Anubis' murder. Come on. Let's go 5 minutes. Oh, I gotta get our guys back. This is finished. This is complete. So we'll see. Look at the stuff you get from this. You get the pal spheres, you get ancient parts, you get these manuscripts for doing upgrades, you get the tablets. I mean, well worth it. Well worth it. Just send your guys off for a little bit. Off to go again. Now I got a meat that can go in here. Boom. And some mushrooms. And the rest of it I should just be able to deposit. Auto deposit. Bang. There we go. So I do have the ancient manuscripts. So I can do some more of these. Because these are right now a little behind. I'm quite a bit behind actually on these. The ice organs for that. What do I need for mining? Just stone and ore. Okay, let's get mining going. Because mining I haven't done a damn thing on. And that's huge. Mining is a huge one. So we'll get some mining going. Hopefully we can I think, actually, I think Anubis is locked in on that, is he not? And I think, is Tombat locked in too?
What?
Are Tombat and Anubis locked in to their jobs? Anubis is. Tombat is not. Okay, so Tombat can take a break from the stone and go do the research. I don't think I could set that though. Oh, I can. Tombat, go do the research, buddy. He takes a break. You dick. Like, I need you to help with research, buddy. Oh, no, I'm going to take a break. Fucker. What a slacker. Slack-a-lackin' over here. Slack-a-lackin'. Okay. So we'll get the mining research. And then we'll police. While we're at it, what do we got? A Verdash. Nice. Verdash is a nice one. Let's throw in another green because we're already set for that. Temperature-wise. And our Anubis is almost ready. Almost ready. Set you on fire! So Anubis is going to be my handiwork. He's going to be in my party because, well, he's a fairly strong ground type, but his handiwork ability is what really makes him special, um, especially around the base. And if you can get him to a handiwork 5, that's just ridiculous. He will help you craft anything, and it'll be ridiculously fast. So, you can see our little waypoint up there. That's the top of the volcano. That's our next target. I do believe he is an electric type, I want to say. I want to say his guy is an electric type. So as an electric type, he's going to be, water's going to be weak against him, but ground is going to be strong. So is grass. Grass will be kind of strong. So I've got 2 guys I can use against him. I've got Herbal and I've got Herbal and Anubis. More so Anubis, but Herbal and Anubis should be able to put a good hole in him. I'm not going to want to use Munchill. Definitely not. But Herbal and Anubis, and to a lesser extent, Suzaku. Suzaku's fire attacks will definitely be useful. And Amaskule's dark attacks are definitely going to be useful. Hello, Anubis. My buddy boy. My buddy boy. My OG gangsta. Alright. My OG gangsta. We'll put him in the team. And then we'll start working on leveling them up. You are coming out. Xeno. Sorry, bud. I mean, Xeno was pretty good. He did good at cutting down trees, but I need somebody who can do a little more. Speaking of trees, I don't even remember where the hell I'm keeping trees right now, so I gotta stow it this way. Alright. Alright, let's load up Anubis with his abilities here. Alright. And that's kind of something you also have to keep an eye on, because he's going to learn stuff as he goes. So you got to make sure it doesn't get swapped out. So we want the Sand Twisters, we want the Sand Tornado, and I want the, I think it was Stone Cannon? Rock Burst is nice too. Causes the ground to shake before hurling a massive stone mass at its surroundings. That's a good one too. But I think I want to... Stone Blast? No. It may be Stone Blast. Although Stone Cannon does a stun. This one does 100% muddy. This one does 35 muddy, 20 stun. So that could definitely be helpful in a fight. But it takes 15 seconds, whereas this one's 10. Yeah, let's go with Stone Blast. This one's a muddy 65, this one's a muddy 100, but this one's also a muddy 100, so that will help quite a bit. I'm not too keen on the traits that this guy's got. He's got a Slacker trait, which is... God damn it. He's got a Slacker trait, which is not good. Lowers his work speed, so that's got to go. And he's got Noble, which is, yeah, take or leave it. It's not really a stat that I like to have, or that I care to have. It doesn't really do anything in my eyes. It raises the sell price of certain things, but in all honesty, does it really help? Not really. Not unless you can boost the hell out of it. If you can boost the hell out of that Noble, then you're doing all right. But just as is, 5% is not really much. I think of it this way: on every 100 gold or every 100 coins, you're getting 5 more coins. That's what 5% is. On every 100, you're getting another 5. Instead of 100, it's 105. So it's not really, on every 1,000, you're getting an extra 50. So it's not really, it's not going to make or break the bank. So like on this one, I get 6,904. I got maybe another 200, 300 of that is from the boost. But it's really not going to make a much difference. Not when you're having to fork out 10,000 for each upgrade. It's really not making that much of a difference. Now, if I was selling stuff for 100,000 or 10,000, then 5% is going to be kind of a big deal. But I'm only selling stuff for like 1,000, 2,000. It's not 5%. Is really not going to make a difference. Because you can't do anything with a couple $100 or a couple hundred coins. So it doesn't really help. Doesn't really help. All right, so Anubis, we got to get that. We got to get that work speed, that slacker off of there. So let's see what we can put on to make it a little better. Skill cooldown reduction would be nice. That means he can fire faster, so let's do that. Boom. Okay, so his active skill cooldown is lowered, and we'll leave Noble on for now. Not really any reason to take it off. Then we'll add some other buffs to him a little later. Alright, so we got Omuscules leveling up. His abilities are going to be changing as he levels up. So right now he's got Umbral Surge, fires 5 high-speed dark orbs in a fan shape. He's got Dark Cannon, throws an energy ball imbued with dark energy at an enemy, and he's got Shadow Burst, quickly charges this dark enemy, damaging those around it. That one there is a area effect, but it's a close one. It's standing beside each other or standing beside the guys. So that one's kind of one of the ones that I find iffy. I don't really like it. What's Suzaku got for downsides? Nothing. Increases water attack damage. Pfft. He's the one I should have the stamina boost on. Alright, so let's head towards our next target. We'll fly up to the top so we can at least unlock the location. We're nowhere near ready to take them on yet. We gotta level up some guys first. But we can go there and unlock the travel point at least. Uh-oh. Incoming. Forgot we were ready to trigger a meteor. Here it comes. Boom. It's a Xeno card! Yes! I don't have one of you yet. Get fucked, Syndicate. It's a Xeno card. Let's get him, buddy. Come on, Munchill. You got this. There's only a 33. Let's go. We're getting our purples out for this one. Good job, Munchill. Keep on him. Oh yeah. I should really be standing back and using my bow. Almost got him. Almost got him in mercy hit. Woo! Ow. There we go. Get in the ball, bastard. You're mine. You're mine. Hell yeah. We got a Xeno guard. They're nice, especially a little later. They can come in handy. Oh shit! Damn it! Really? You're a miner, buddy. Get to it. So Almascule. No, Anubis just learned something. Forceful charge. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna put the rock burst back in. Get some meteor fragments because they are useful a little later on too. They can be converted. They can also be used directly. I believe they can be used directly. I definitely know they can be converted. You can put them in the grinder. Alright, bud. Get Suzaku back out because we need to fly. Fly up to the tower there. At the base of the tower, there's a waypoint, so that's where we're going to head. Hello, chest. Nice. Hypersphere. Mount Obsidian. Otherwise known as the place of fire and fire eggs. Like so. This is where you come if you want any kind of fire pals. This is where you get them. Oh, there's the one quick travel that I don't have here. And even over here, Nightwing. They're all over the map. Can't escape them. They're everywhere. I actually think they are the least rare. Or is that a van? That's a vanworm. Between Nightwings and vanworms, I think they are the most, or the least rare pals on the map. They gotta be. They gotta be the least rare. Nightwings and vanworms. Vanworms are everywhere. Nightwings are everywhere. It just seems that way. They're in all kinds of biomes. They're in all kinds of locations. This would be a nice spot for a friggin' ore base. Look at that. They have a vanworm problem, but a little vanworm infestation. That's nothing to clear out. No, Wixen's just wandering up here. They're like, yep, this is our life. We like it. We enjoy the heat. I wish they would have done the flowing lava better. It's basically a tube that's been textured. Doesn't at all look like lava, like a lava flow. And it doesn't follow gravity. Like this, that should not be going down on an angle. If anything, you should have it pooling down here and then rolling down this edge here straight down. And then you should have it maybe hitting that edge and going down that. And like there's, you could have done it so much better. Right now it looks cartoonish. You can tell it was just a tube that they kind of drew on there and then textured it. Doesn't look realistic at all. But it is what it is. From a distance, it looks alright. Up close, it looks like crap. I don't think they have. I don't think they have seen lava before. And this pool of, I don't know what this is. It's like swirling in two different directions. You got the texture going this way, and then you have some kind of cloud effect on top going the other direction. It doesn't work that way, guys. You can't have a fluid going two different directions at the same time. You can't. Alright, let's head over here. There's another spot up here for a good mining base. Good mineral collecting. right up here. This is where you're not dealing with bandworms up here. In a nice little location. If you're just looking for straight ore, there's a lot of it there. Land on the top of this. There we go. See the whole island from up here. I can see my house from here. It's right over there. You can see how they laid out the islands. It's pretty cool. We've been to most of them. I think we've been to that one. We've been to that one. That's the habitat. The one habitat's there. The other habitat's there, and then there's a third habitat right over there. I think that is the arena island over there. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Our first base location was over. I think it's that right there. I think that's our first base location. Our current base is over here. I think that was our first base location right there. Normally I'll build over by that tower there. I'll build in that area over there. Just because it's kind of close to the start, and it's a good area that's pretty much safe from being attacked. Our second base is over there, on that ridge right there. So it's a pretty big map. I'm waiting for them to let us go to that tree. Right now you can't. There's a barrier there. That's the edge of the map. You can't go to the tree. So I'm hoping one day they'll let us actually go to the tree. And throw some lore in there, maybe a story or something. Hoping that'll happen one day. That's the new island, or the newest island, I should say. It's the level 50, 60 island, whatever, where you get your ass kicked. So, these are the guys we have to face next, or I should say, this is the guy we have to face next at this tower. As I said, we're not ready for him yet. Our Anubis is only level 34. I forget what level he is. He might be in his 30s, but I'm not really sure. Actually, I don't know if they have levels. But we need to get our guys leveled up before we take them on. I was just getting this waypoint here. I think there's another waypoint over here, but I'm not going to bother with that right this second. I didn't get that waypoint. I think I'm missing a waypoint in here. Let's do a quick fast travel. Okay, and we'll put our guy here. Excuse you. Get wrecked, you piece of shit. Oh, yeah, you want a piece too? Here, get fucked. Oh, really? Fine. I will stand back here where you can't get me, and then I will shoot the shit out of you. Just like that. There, you happy now? You're dead. Okay. Now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Ah, yes. Go over here and get the flight point, the waypoint, I should say. It is right there. The ancient ritual site. I think it looks more like an ancient city site. It's got a nice round wall around it. Nice round city wall around it. But I guess it's got this in the middle, so. What level are you? 28. That didn't hit a single one of them. Well, it hit one of them. Have a nice day. Oh, that missed? How did that miss? You asshole. Are you having a good meal there? Really, guys? Really? How did I miss them? Shit sakes. Oh, there we go. That time I hit him. Yeah, that was a complete miss. Oh, come on. Suzaku, stop getting in my line of fire. There we go. Ah, we'll put you in. Hold on. Find out who's in here. I gotta look at the map to find out who's in here, but... Oh, it's Pattaya! It's a big Pattaya. Alright. I already have some Pattaya, so I don't need another Pattaya. Woo! No, you don't. But I will take the boss kill. That gives me the attack point. And the bounty token, which improves all my pals. The more bounty tokens you have, the better your pals get. So it's a good trade-off. I shouldn't say trade-off. I should say it's definitely not a waste of time. That's what I'll say. It's definitely not a waste of time. Oh, I got nice meals. Okay. Our guys are leveling up nicely too. We got 35 for Anubis. We got 35 for Amasu. Those guys are leveling up nice, nice, nice. 41 for Munchill, 42 for Herbal and Suzaku. They're matching me now. So that's good. Just gotta get everybody up to 42 and we'll all be ready to go. Okay. So my intent, hopefully, is to take him on Next episode, and in saying that, I'm going to be bringing this episode to a close very soon. Just got to do a couple things back at the base here. I got to put everything away. That's number one. Number one on the hit parade. Put shit away. Oh, good. Our mining's completed. Oh, and good. He went right back to mining over there. Good. Mining speed. Bring that up. Now, is he going to automatically come back over here again, or is he going to... He's going to head back over there, so I have to reset him again. Yep, okay, I have to reset him when I need him to do that. Okay. You're good, buddy. Whoop. Open our 2 eggs. Robin Quill. Cool. And another Herbo. Cool. I like them, I like them, I like them. We got a couple of plain Janes. We'll throw those in. They'll probably be like lift monks or something. That's fine. I like lift monks. Okay, and how are we doing otherwise? We got everybody good. Everybody's good. Everybody's healthy. Everybody's happy. Okay, we still got some beds to get inside, of course. But it looks like we're good. As our food supply should be alright. Yep, we're doing alright there. Okay. Working away on that. Anubis is working away on this. Bravo. Okay. Everything is moving along nicely. Oh, our expedition's done. Let's go take care of that. Dazzy, what are you doing over here? What's for you to do over here? Send him again. And we will put the stuff away. Bam. Just like that. We're getting a lot of balls from the excursions. Maybe 55, 65. Not freaking bad. Not freaking bad. But I would like to unlock the next excursion, so in order to do that, we have to beat the next tower. So that's gonna be our focus next episode, is beating that next tower. Alright. So take care, everybody. This is Jody, and I'm signing off for now. See you later. Bye-bye.